Oh, we live in that thing. Yeah, with the you know, it's peaches, and it's green, and
Especial.
it's green.
Especial.
Cause it's delicious. Who don't like peaches? This is Sarcarrogance. This is Sarcarrogance. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the Tequila and Champagne podcast with your favorite host, Shae and Ron. My bomb-ass co-host, Pablo. Say what's up to him, man.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the Pod Boss, aka the Pod's Gift, aka the Pod Father, aka Mr. Freckles, aka Black Poseidon, aka James Pod Smith, aka Rowdy Potty Piper, aka Mr. More AKAs in the HBCU. Pinkies up.
Okay. All right. You threw two new ones in there I ain't heard before.
How that sound? Slow down. Somebody told me to slow it down one time, see how I feel with it.
It sound good slowed down too.
Okay.
Actually, it sound a lot better slowed down. You better thank that person for their suggestion. It was a good one.
Okay.
Oh, extra super smooth ass nigga, super cool ass old nigga. Slow it down for you looking ass.
Welcome to all the lovers.
No, y'all can sit down for this one.
This is the midnight kiss. So grab the one you love, bring him in close, and listen to this Sade and let it take you away.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like early 90s. Quiet storm.
Before we get started, speaking of the quiet storm, also, I just got to do this one time for the one time.
What?
Yesterday, we lost a legend, an icon. She started a lot of this. Tina Turner passed away yesterday at the age of 83 years old, suffering from a long-time illness. She never quite recovered from her stroke from 10 years ago. And, yeah. So thank you, Tina, for everything you did. And, keep looking over us. You know, she was a fighter. She was a survivor. You know, people make fun of it all the time, but she survived a domestic violence relationship. But yeah. Thank you.
R.I.P. Tina. We talking about.
I used to make fun of her.
Yeah.
I used to make fun of her because I found out something about her that the movie did not depict.
Nigga, you know how much shit is not in the fucking movie?
Yeah, I found out some shit. Tina's one of the ones. Tina's one of the ones.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to her and Spider, wherever you are. You know, I know the story, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, you know I want to know.
Yeah, that first baby not Ike's. That first baby Spider's.
Which first baby?
The one they said
Ike's first kids, or you talking about
the one in the movie that they said was Ike's? That's not Ike's. They did that just so. Yeah, no, not Ike Jr. I can't remember his name, but they put that in there just for continuity, just so her and Ike had a family. That's all they did. She had a kid before him, so before Ike got to her. So yep.
Wow, I didn't know that, but you know what? It still makes me want to go watch the movie later.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Angela Bassett for playing that character because she did that. Very sad. It just makes me want to sing songs now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Church house, gym house, schoolhouse, outhouse, highway on the night train. The people keep the city clean. They call it Nut Bush. Oh, Nut Bush. They call it Nut Bush City, damn it. You can't say you don't know that part of the movie.
Right. Yeah, man. And she was Buddhist. So, you know, shout out to her. Shout out to the gang. You know what I mean?
No, no man,
Yeah.
Dope.
She got a lot of people to convert to Buddhism because of you know the movie and everything. So yeah, shout out to her, man. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of people that really found themselves.
Because a lot of people was going through the same thing she was going through. So
yeah, because it was so normalized. I mean, dang, it was hard being a woman.
Yeah.
Brought to you by.
That's all I remember.
Simply Spiked Peach.
Hey,
It's
they're not paying us, but guess what? We support them. So y'all want to pay us a little bit? Come on. All I remember is the shoulders.
It's good though.
Even when she was yelling at Ike, she's like, I can sing, Ike.
I don't know the song. I wrote it. Okay.
I know you want the damn song.
Hey.
Oh man.
Yeah, watch the movie later. Okay.
Don't mind us. All right. So this real time reaction is brought to you by Simply Peach Spiked. Get you some of that. Get some of that Simply Spiked Peach. All right. You know, especially for you're on the East Coast, we have very cool, very not so summer, not so spring day. Sit on the porch, get you some of that Simply Spiked. You know what I mean? So,
man, sitting on the porch is some real nigga shit, man. It's nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on with this. I was not ready.
That's what we can call that.
What?
We can call all the drinks like the on the porch drink or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We gonna meditate on that. Yeah.
All right, sis. They say if you read a lot and that's all you do, you can't speak very well. You're educated, but you can't speak very well. I never thought that was true until I saw this video.
She's the epitome of a woman. It's epitome. Epitome? Epitome? No, it's a word. It is. EPITOME.
It's epitome.
Ooh.
Oh my God, this girl lied on her resume.
I did. I lie on all my resumes. That's why I make the money that I do now.
Okay. Epitome. Like you've never even heard nobody use that word. So like, and then when you looked at it, you said, "Oh, epitome."
Epitome. She probably thought everybody else was saying it wrong this entire time.
Epitome.
Or she heard epitome and didn't know that was the same word she was saying.
Okay, so what makes you think she read a lot?
Because a lot of people just sound out words when they look at them because they use the phonics, so they just sound out epitome. They don't know where the accents hit on the words, so that's where that comes from.
Okay. That's the thing about hooked on phonics. Yeah, you gonna sound some shit out, right? I'm only defensive because hooked on phonics work for me, goddamn. You gonna sound some shit out, right? But then you go to fucking school and they teach you grammar and certain letters at the end of the word is going to make these. You know what? I don't have fucking time for that.
Epitome.
I would have never said that out loud if I didn't know how to say it. I wouldn't be that confident. I would at least ask Google, how you say this? And Google would have been like, epitome. You Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not
Those,
that fucking
those
dumb,
are
but
the
I
people
read
that
a lot.
are in charge of it,
So
though.
I don't get that. I read a lot.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
also go out and you talk to folks.
Not
Like,
all the time. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I isolate. Sometimes I'm extremely social. Sometimes, I mean, yeah.
Well, I've heard people, they mess up words a lot. I've heard people mess up words a lot. I've heard prejudice.
No.
I promise you. I
No.
promise you.
No.
They were in high school, but I heard them say it.
And I want to know where did you hear that word? Where did you hear that said like
They
that?
never.
Even if
Some
you know
people. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't hear it. They don't hear the word. They just sound it out to themselves.
I know somebody that definitely spoke a certain type of way, but that didn't have nothing to do with them reading. They didn't read that fucking much. Like the way they would say certain shit, I'd be like, wait, what? What? But yeah, no, no. I don't.
They don't do spelling. They don't do like spelling bees in school no more because
I don't like
in front of people is too much.
She tried, you know what I'm saying? She epitome, like she really tried. Like I don't like when somebody is saying the word is settlement and they're saying like settlement, you know, or they call Alexis. Like it's a no. Yeah, that's just adding extra shit. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with reading.
Okay. Here we go, sis. One more.
Niggas don't know how to code switch. And I'm talking about men specifically. Men do not have the light switch in their brain that goes, you're at work, don't tell her that she looks pretty, don't comment on her physique, don't ask her out. Men do not have that switch. I'm just saying men in general can have that just mentality of just not being professional when there's someone attractive around that you find attractive.
I've worked at numerous fucking jobs, man. A lot of men are super comfortable just going up to women, especially in the workplace, just saying whatever. It ain't worth it.
Do you want to keep your business or not?
Go ahead.
I can work with anybody. I don't give a damn. You can be Vanessa Williams. You can be fucking Celie from The Color Purple. I'm not gonna comment on a motherfucker unless we cool. If we cool, I mean, like, nigga, if you one of them niggas in work, then yeah, I'm like, okay, you did that. Oh, okay, you gonna see him tonight. Like, but I'm not just out there. Oh, baby, look, you got a fat ass. Like, nah, that's
You what at work?
Yeah, nah, like that's not gonna happen.
I just really hate that she thinks that it's only a men thing. Because it's definitely not. Now, I can understand where women get into relationships and they literally don't see niggas. You know, like I see a soul standing in front of me, but I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? When people in committed relationships, happy, healthy, all that shit, like people just be people. Hey, you may flirt a little bit, but like warranting something else for something else is what it sounds like. So you got you a cheating ass nigga, I guess.
Okay.
But why? I can't fuck with somebody I work with. I don't give a fuck how fine you are. I know you
can
fine.
do it too. Like,
yeah, all day.
Yeah.
I know a few people.
Yeah.
I know a few people. You know?
Right.
But they not in the best relationships either. So
they're not.
I don't.
And
say
those used to be the ones. Those used to be
Mm-hmm.
the ones that be all super flirty and super handsy at work, like.
Or they just ain't shit.
Yeah.
You got a whole lot of them.
Definitely a whole lot of those.
So it's hard to decipher like how you supposed to be or any of that shit. But most people don't communicate those things. So yeah. Flirting ain't cheating though.
So all right.
What you got mixed up?
All right. So this next segment, the main segment, is brought to you by. We're gonna call this On the Fly.
On the fly.
All right. It is Jose Cuervo Especial. All right. Some strawberry lemonade and some machine flavored ice.
Yeah. Who made the strawberry lemonade?
Dole.
Oh yeah, they cool. I've been to their plantation.
Oh, scratch that. It is hand flavored ice because
Hey,
the machine
yo.
was backed up. All right. So Jose Cuervo
Thank you.
Especial.
Yeah,
Some
Blanco.
Dole strawberry lemonade and some hand flavored ice. And as you can see, the SMG cup because we here with it. Hold up.
Gang. Yeah.
It's on the fly, so this is my first time ever having it.
Okay. It's probably good as hell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's the Blanco tequila, y'all.
Yep.
Honestly, I should probably like sip some down and put some tequila in there.
See, there you go. And fun fact for those who were on our live show, this is the same tequila that had on my ass because I put too much of this with the champagne. There's only a little bit left, but yes, this is the same tequila.
You want to talk about on his ass? That nigga was leaning. He was like, yeah. I think it was out of there. Well, the drink looks good. It's a pretty color.
I like the color on it. Yeah, the color's nice.
Yeah. That's crushed ice or
no, that's just it. The little half circles out the machine. She just
yeah.
Boom.
Come on, hands.
All right. Here we go, y'all.
Shit.
So this week we are talking. If you've been on our page, you know what we're talking about. This week we're talking about serial dating. We think Shae is a serial dater. We're gonna find out after today. I promise you. So, yeah, I know what you think. Pablo, what's the fucking serial dater? I don't know, but I have a definition. So let's read it.
Please give us a definition so I can definitely give you a rundown of what I am and what I am not, because I can't take the whole 100.
Okay. So, in Urban Dictionary,
yes,
the serial dater is one who engages in the process of systematically dating an obscene amount of people in a short span of time.
Define obscene.
So if it's a month, that's 30 days. You probably dated more than half of them. You give me you probably had 2 or maybe 3 men inside that month period of time.
That
are dating. Like you're not together, you're just dating.
That's dating.
Yeah. People take breaks though. Hold on. Okay. This definition encompasses, but is not limited to, internet dating, bar dating.
I'm gonna be at the bar.
Long distance flirtation.
I do all of that all the time.
Phone service dating. A blind date.
Phone service dating. Do you get paid for that? I don't go on blind dates.
Expiration dating. Hold on, we gotta get the definition of that.
Inspired by something I've seen.
An expiration dating. Expiration dating is to start a relationship that has a defined end date. Oh shit! Like you're dating somebody that you know is leaving town soon or something.
Oh, no, I took it as dating somebody where it's I know this is about to end.
Yeah, but you knew that going in. This wasn't going. Yeah, expiration dating. God damn, Shae. Matchmaking. one night stands.
Matchmaking.
Yeah, somebody matchmake you. Like somebody found you a date.
Nobody loves me that much.
Okay. One night stands.
That's been a while.
Friends with benefits.
That was only when I was in Texas.
Personal ad surfing.
What was that?
Like you go, like I guess, what's that joint called? I can't remember what shit called. What the fuck? Like people who go and do Backpage and shit like that.
Oh, nigga, come the fuck. Literally what that means? The literal. No, you ain't gonna hell.
Yeah.
What? I don't pay for dick. I don't pay for pussy.
Sometimes you don't have to pay for it. Sometimes
I never have to.
Yep. So all this can be considered a politically correct alternative to the word player, both with and without the negative connotation.
Is that you, player? Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
I think I've crossed off quite a few of those. So it's like majority rules. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not intentional.
No, not at all.
Intentional-ish.
Okay.
Because I date.
Right.
To see what I like. That's all I'm doing. And then I'll be bored sometimes. So,
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, because I'll flirt. I owe like at least 10 people a relationship. That's why I couldn't like repost it.
That's serial dating, sis.
No.
All right. This next segment is brought to you by On the Fly.
I don't. Oh God.
Jose Cuervo Especial, some Dole, strawberry lemonade, and some ham flavored ice.
From the machine.
You ready?
No. Do I have a problem?
We're about to find out. You ready?
It's ready for everything. Let's go.
This is a clip from a movie that touched a lot of people's hearts, especially people who are dating during the pandemic because it came out around that time. Zendaya put her whole ass in this role, and this part right here. Here it goes.
No.
I feel like once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again.
That's not true.
It's until you're about to lose someone that you finally pay attention.
I remember that clip. Yeah. It's true what she say though. To me. Yeah. That's why they always come back.
Always.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yep.
It's not my fault. It can't be my fault. It ain't actually. But yeah, it kind of is. Damn. Yeah, keep going. All
right. Some of these you're going to agree with. Some of these you aren't.
I feel like I already completely disagree, but I have to agree because. Come on, tell me about myself, man.
All right, let's go.
Oh, serial daters. I'm sure you've come across at least one in your lifetime, and it most likely ended with an extreme amount of heartbreak. They are the textbook definition of master manipulators. They're here for a good time, not a long time. Here are 5 simple ways to spot a serial dater. Number 1, it usually starts with an incredible first date and a fast-paced love story. You are convinced they're the one, but you slowly begin to see, and maybe even ignore, their impulsivity. They haven't had a serious relationship in a very long time. When they speak of their past, it consists of many short-lived relationships. Number 3, they easily give up when something goes wrong. Serial daters will fight for nothing. Number 4, they love to make you jealous. They'll often bring up their other friends of the opposite gender to achieve this. They thrive on your reactions. And lastly, they make you feel crazy for bringing up any sort of commitment talk. Even though everything's moving so quickly, they will do everything to avoid putting any sort of title on it.
No, I have to disagree. That's not.
Okay.
That's not even remotely me. Yeah, no. I've definitely had long relationships before. The reason why I haven't been in a long relationship now is because I just smell people bullshit and I just don't take a lot. So when I cut somebody off for doing like something I don't like, I'm already looking ahead. Like I'm already looking at the domino effect of this shit. I'm already looking at if I don't nip this shit in the bud now, then this, and that. But my thing about dating is like, I don't want to stop the person from being exactly who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you was doing before you met me, keep doing that. But it don't be my fault. I feel like that's how people end up doing me in a sense. So I just be on to the next. I mean, there's so many people in the world. Like I really can't. I could be sad and I could be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like with the heartbreak feelings and all that. I mean, I know that shit real, but at the same time, it's just like I felt this before, so it really doesn't faze me. But something that I learned about myself the other day is I think I thrive on pain. Like the way I thrive on encouragement. I think I do the same thing with pain. So cut a nigga off and my checks got bigger. I don't give a fuck. But I did just get my feelings hurt though, a little bit. But other than that, like another 2-week relationship. And it wasn't 2 weeks, it was like 2 months.
It's 7.9 billion people on this planet.
And I'm gonna keep checking them out. Yeah.
All right, next one.
We're back with another term for you. Serial dating. What's a serial dater?
It's somebody that is in love with a chase, in love with love.
So they get a high off that first date. Sometimes there may be 2, 3, 4 dates, but this person could be dating multiple people at the same time.
Those dates are normally really casual. A serial dater will try to go in for physical intimacy pretty quickly before they really get to know you, and they don't share a lot of their deep emotional life stories. They kind of keep it surfacey.
Yeah, they don't really want to get to know you because they're going to be done with you after the 3rd or 4th date.
And just like when you're love bombed, with love bombing, once the bombing is over and all those dopamine rushes are gone, they kind of leave. Same with a serial dater. Once they get to the point where they've captured you, they're bored, they're gone.
And most serial daters are just that. Serial daters, meaning that's what they do all the time. And most of them don't settle down for a long-term relationship.
Yeah, they like to chase. So if you're a prospect, if you're dating a serial dater, it's not fun for you, especially if you're hoping for a relationship.
And when you're on these apps, you may think, oh, I thought that's what we were supposed to do, date different people. It is, but then you have people that only want to date people in the beginning and never take it any further.
So just be wary of the serial daters.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it happens to me more often than I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'll go years without dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like years. Like the standard definition of dating. Yeah, you wouldn't. I'm not taking nobody out. I'm not going anywhere. Like I might kick it every once in a while, but yeah. There's no.
No, this is quite fucking depressing. I feel like I'm definitely used to that shit though, like the whole chase, and then yeah. So that's why I date different people. I don't get it. But to each his own, honestly. But it doesn't give me a fucking insecurity, so I continue to date or whatever fuck I'm doing. I may be chilling in my motherfucking solitude. Like I'm not. Thankfully, like I'm not super pressed for a relationship. I would like to have one. I would like to be in one. I would like to, have certain things fulfilled by that. I would love me an in-house nigga, all that shit. But I'm not gonna be with somebody just to say I got him either.
Right.
Yeah, I peep game so hard, so quickly. It's just like, okay, you let me go. All
Right.
right, let me just tiptoe up out of here. Yeah.
So I've met people who can't. I used to think they couldn't be alone because literally, like every time you turn around, they're dating somebody. Like there's never been a stretch when they're not by them. You know what I mean? So I've known a woman since high school. She's always had somebody. There's never a gap. If it was a gap, it was maybe a month at the most. That's it.
I know somebody like that.
That's who I consider a serial dater.
I wouldn't even say that either.
Okay.
I mean, I see where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah.
But like the whole like not wanting to be alone part, it's like looking for some sort of attachment though to something that's going to stay.
Yeah.
So
They say that about serial daters.
attachments, huh?
They say that about serial daters. Like they need
Yeah.
that attachment to somebody.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't put that in that category specifically like that.
So what happened with this last guy?
He switched up on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, he switched up on me. I mean, which is cool. It's like I'm used to it. It don't mean I like it, but I'm definitely used to it. But at the same time, it was already somebody I just felt like this ain't going nowhere. At least not to my standards.
Gotcha.
To him, yes. Like to him, we was locked in, like all of that shit. But like to me, it's like, no, I'm not. Because you're not asking me nothing about me. So I don't see where your level of care for me comes from.
Right. So is it that he switched up or you found an exit because you already knew what it was from the beginning?
No, he switched up.
Okay.
He definitely did. I'm talking about less than 24 hours switch up. But yeah, I didn't expect that. I just didn't feel like this was like really going nowhere. But yeah, so I mean, it just is what it is. When shit like that happens, and I already know, like it's a bruise to the ego, but it's okay because like I already know I'm supposed to be with that person.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you've been in a long relationship.
Let's take a sip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's brought to you by On the Fly.
Man, drink that drink. Go over there babysitting that drink. I'm all done with this can.
First of all, I have refilled. That's what I was doing when the video came on.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm a sip.
Yeah, look at you.
Forward.
Better. And then Fly is Jose Cuervo Especial.
Blanco.
There you go. Blanco. Dole, strawberry lemonade, and some hand flavored ice from the machine.
Straight from the plantation.
So, you've been in a long relationship. Since that long relationship, what was the longest relationship you was in?
Since my longest one?
Yeah, since that guy.
Since my longest relationship, which was like 5 years, the next longest one was like 2.
Okay. Did it like, you know what I mean? Like it just got shorter and shorter and shorter?
Yeah. It got so short that I wasn't even claiming niggas. That's the thing. Like, okay, here's my other thing. I may like talk to different people, you feel me? And they know who they are. But
Mama sees you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I love all my niggas. Yeah. I don't even think I want to tell y'all this. I've already said too much.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I got another question. You ain't got to tell me.
Okay, let's skip that one.
All right. So did your patience get shorter? Is that what happened, or you started your third eye started opening up and you can start seeing more fuck shit before it happens?
I don't even want to say I started listening to myself more. I started taking my own advice more.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of like red flags I just used to fold up, put in my pocket type shit, assuming change, all of that, whatever. But now it's like when people start talking to me, like I just see the patterns of bullshit already. And then I can predict it, but I also don't know everything. So I'll try. You feel me? Like I'll feel some shit out and then eventually it'll be exactly what I thought from the beginning. That I know about people in general. So it's just like, what am I doing it for when I'm talking to these people? Either I'm trying to fulfill something mentally, fulfill something physically, emotionally, like all of that shit. But there's still like a certain part of me that's just like, this ain't even what you want. You know what I mean? But I give my body what she need. Like I give my mind what it need. Like I give, so I don't know. That's the only thing I feel like to make it okay for me.
Okay. Okay. What would you like in a man?
A fairy tale.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you say fairy tale, what do you mean?
Like fairy tale, like Prince Charming, like Disney movie. Yeah.
Are you willing to give someone a chance if they attempt to do that?
That's my fucking problem, twin.
Okay.
I do give chances.
Okay.
I have dated all across this fucking spectrum from hood niggas to family doctors. You feel me? So it's like my thing, honestly, because I know what I'm doing and I probably really shouldn't be dating like that. But like I said, I got to fulfill certain things for myself. Is that I know for a fact that I got to be somebody before I'm somebody else's. So every time a relationship fails, I'm always reminded of what I've told myself my whole life. And it just is what it is. So given the fact that I've been manifesting that for 35 years, you feel me? It's like I can't really be like too hurt by, you know what I'm saying, the shit that be happening. It'd be up to me to put myself into it. And I'm an Aquarius nigga. Of course, I get bored sometimes. You feel me? Yeah, I like to flirt. 10 people relationship, but so I don't give a fuck because my career is still going where it's supposed to be going. So I really don't even. I care, but it don't phase me as long as it used to when I was in deeper relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not on that side of the spectrum of the millennials, because a lot of millennials nowadays, they just want to be, the cute rich aunties. Like that's all they want. Right, but that's what they just want. They don't want no kids. They just want to be the auntie. You're not there. You want a family.
Yeah, I do.
You want it all.
Yep.
Okay.
You know how many niggas owe me a fucking family though? Like it's crazy.
I owe a couple niggas families.
I do not understand. I don't.
I owe a couple niggas families.
That's what really like made me trip about the last nigga is like he was really on that shit, on me a family type shit. Fucked and everything. I let that nigga nut and everything. And he switched up. Lied. And then switched up. And the thing about the lie is that I feel like he feels that I know he was lying. So it's hard to face me, and I get it.
Yeah,
I don't take bullshit easily.
I'm that same way. A lot of people say it's hard to just stand in front of me. Like I get that from my mom. My mom's that way. Like she'll meet my friends. She's cold, straight. She just look. People say she looks through people. She don't look at you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I totally get that. Okay. All right, you ready for some more videos?
Yeah, break it down.
All right. These videos are brought to you by On the Motherfucking Fly. All right.
Okay.
Jose Cuervo Especial. some Dole, strawberry lemonade, equal parts, because that's what we do here. We don't do 1 to 2. We do equal parts over here in tequila and champagne, and some hand flavored ice out of the machine.
Yeah. My shit working.
Yeah, I'm getting warm. Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of West Elm Calebs out there. Woman has a great date with a guy, he tells her he thinks she's a catch. He asks her questions like, does she want to have kids? What's her 5-year romantic plan? But then he asks her how dating's going for her. He offers that he's having a very hard time getting second date. He still hasn't planned the second date, but he has reacted to some of her Instagram stories. This feels kind of West Elm Caleb-y to me. Sticks out most is that he asked you how dating was going and then offered the information that he's having a hard time getting second dates. Kind of like he wants you to think that he's not dating anybody else. And while the questions he asked you on the date are fine, something about the way you described the date in your letter made the conversation sound very scripted and inauthentic. And then there's the fact that he's reacting to your story, which is just the poor and lazy man's way of letting you know he's still interested, instead of just asking you out. I think, like West Elm Caleb, this guy's just collecting women. Read the full letter, my full response, link in the bio.
Yeah. Whatever. That shit is so weird. It's like, why would you continue to watch my story? That's the same thing that nigga did. He continued to watch my he's still watching my story every day. It's weird as shit.
Maybe I was a serial dater in my 20s.
Excuse me.
Because in my 20s, probably around 24, 25, up to where I met my ex around 29, I collected women. Like that was my thing. Like I took you, and if you had something I like or something I needed or something I wanted, I just boom, I had a compound for the most part.
So your thing was like you really didn't see everything that you wanted in one person, so you had multiple women for multiple things.
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't want to just date one person and then be like, oh, she didn't have it, and then leave her.
Well, you can't be a serial dater if you wasn't leaving these hoes. This your team, this your squad. What you talking about?
Right, but
that's not serial dating. That's just building a fucking team.
Like she was dope as hell, so I'm like, I'm not gonna leave her. But when I found the next one, I didn't talk to that one as much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as I found the next one, it was even less until she just fell off, and then you know what I mean, and it just rotated like that.
So what makes you go to the next, to the next, to the next?
I don't know.
Okay, well, what makes you keep somebody around and go to the next, to the next, to the next?
That throat. Nah, I guess it's how I feel at the time. It's how I felt at the time. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry, I fucking asked. I should have. Why did I ask you that? I shouldn't have throat. Like, oh yeah, no, I get it. That's it.
No, she was great. You know what I mean? You know,
she was great.
She was a good mom. You know, she had a nice mom. But nah, I guess my emotions at the time, because I was also going through like deep depression at the time too. So, whoever can fulfill that missing piece that I had, that's who I kept. For honest with you,
that is some fucked up shit. Okay, you going through depression trying to fill a fucking hole.
I am not.
But if you that deeply fucking depressed, you ain't connected the fucking dots yet.
Nope.
So you just putting bitches in this motherfucking
I was toxic
bottomless hole.
And that's why I say I owe a couple of them relationships, because I promised them niggas like. You know what I mean? While I'm in it, like, yo, we gonna be together. You know what I mean? We gonna make a family. I was that fuck nigga at that time. I was that nigga. So, and then that's why when me and my ex broke up, I was like, oh, this is just karma whooping my ass. Like that's all this was.
Most likely.
Because when I was 29, I was like, yep, I'm gonna be with her. Me and her gonna get married. Woo, 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 woo. And none of that shit. And then
none of that shit
whooped my ass. And I was like, yep. It all comes back. It all comes back. So
damn, nigga. I mean, yeah, you definitely making me think about some things. Yeah, you was definitely a serial dater in your younger days. That's what.
Yeah, in my younger days. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, like.
I don't want to call it that though. Like,
right, like
something else.
Like I love the first date. The first date was everything for me. You know what I mean? Like when I heard that, that's like the common thread through everybody's video. The first date was like amazing. Like that was my whole thing. Like I wanted to impress the fuck out of you that first date. Whether it's we looking at the stars, we looking over the skyline. I took you on a fancy restaurant, whatever the fuck it was. Nigga, I wanted to show, improve, and impress you.
Why?
Because that felt good. That was the movie. You know what I mean? That was the movie shit for me. And then after that, I get to know you more. And I was like, oh, this shit's getting a little too real.
Yeah.
Whoop. Let me go like this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna hit you up later.
What you can't handle about other people's shit?
I was scared. I was scared of forever. And that's some real nigga shit. That is me taking the mask off. I was scared of forever. Like I didn't know what forever looked like because up to that point, no one had a good relationship.
Okay, yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah, so I didn't even know how it ends. All I know is the bad part. Like we're gonna be good for a while, then that shit just gonna get bad. So I was like, before it gets bad, I just cut the shit off right there.
Positive representation definitely matters.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. it definitely matters. I mean, for me, I just feel like my mama, she been married a few times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more than a few. It's like 8. So I definitely put myself in a position where if I do get married, I'm only gonna do it once. Yeah. So when it comes through, seeing through bullshit and all that, like I take it very seriously.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I feel that way. Like
if I can't see myself walking down the aisle with you, like I've already checked out. Part of me is already checked out. Mm-hmm. So the other part of me is just trying to control a narrative to make me feel good about the time.
Right.
That's it. And I feed into it, but still I'm not taking it seriously. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, because my mom, she's one of those, they didn't get divorced until I want to say like 5 years ago, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, their anniversary is coming up. But they wasn't together since I was 6. You know what I mean? Like, so I sat there and I watched her cry at night. You know what I mean? I sat there and I watched her talk to her girlfriends. Like, this nigga ain't shit. He don't take care of his kids. He don't even check to see if these motherfuckers alive. You know what I mean? My mom even went to the point of putting an ad in the newspaper to say this nigga ain't shit.
Dang, I miss the 1900s, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God. You want to talk about being messy through the newspaper? Yeah. Dang, I miss the 1900s.
So I'm like, so if I get married, and I still feel this way, if I get married, it's only the once. Mm-hmm. So all that bullshit leading up to it, that's all it is leading up to it. Like, if I cut the shit off, I didn't lose anything. But
I haven't lost anything.
One time out of me.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend, she's on her 3rd marriage. I'm like, no. Fuck no. Nah. Why? No. Not the 3rd marriage.
Why?
No. Like, I can see you can date a nigga, but marrying, nah. That don't, because to me, like, if I meet a woman, right, and no disrespect to anybody who's out here divorced trying to get their shit back, but if you be like, yeah, I've been married twice, it may not have been your fault. Like, you may have married a dickhead, you may have married an abusive nigga, you may whatever. But something in my head is telling me 2 times some shit went wrong. I don't need to be the 3rd one. That's all.
That's kind of fucked up, man. Especially if you come across saying like, "Oh, I understand that it ain't your fault, but the fact that you've been married, that don't even make sense." People be committed to people. So you mean to tell me that somebody that's maybe been married twice, their first marriage was a year, okay, and their second marriage was like 6 years.
Okay.
What's the difference between somebody that is just dating somebody for a year or just in a relationship with somebody for 6 years?
You took that extra step of we're going to get married. I got your last name.
Pause.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I hear you. All right. Now, you can't tell me just naturally as a human being, okay, that you ain't never believed in something.
We're not drinking this
that
ever
you
again. I'm telling
found out
you
with some bullshit later, okay? Think about all them little fucking kids I got to find out the Santa ain't real.
Yeah.
Like, it's the... Come on, man.
This
Come
on the
on.
fly got me telling the truth. Y'all, we ain't doing this shit no more.
I will never tell this much fucking truth again. I almost told y'all some real shit that be in the back of my fucking brain that don't nobody know. I had to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
But no, like it's because you and I know as Aquariuses, we analytical as fuck. So the math ain't mathing when it's all his fault. You've been married twice. It can't be all his fault.
Correct.
So I need to know.
When it comes to playing faults on some shit, it's definitely what somebody is doing and what somebody allows. Okay. And the person that allows a lot of shit, like I'm sure that they learning a lot about themselves. So when they go into their next marriage, they probably gonna think the same shit. Like, oh, I've checked off all these boxes, I've done the right thing, and they come to find out this motherfucker abusive. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out this motherfucker be killing dogs and shit. Like, you know, it's you never really know somebody 100% unless you know exactly what they do when they by themselves, ain't nobody looking.
Okay. I get that.
So it's people are going to, they always gonna show themselves. That's why like a vetting process when you're dating somebody is definitely important. Listen at me, like not taking my own fucking advice. A vetting process is definitely fucking important leading up to shit like that.
But niggas lie though.
Niggas lie all the time, but I fucking lie too. Let me tell you how much I fucking lie. Okay. Yeah, I love all my niggas. Whatever. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
But do you lie to yourself?
No, I don't lie to myself. I know what I'm doing.
That's what a lot of niggas do. They lie to themselves.
I'm not gonna say what I do is healthy all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point I do want a fairy tale, but I see things, I take them for what they are, I move on. If I want to keep you in my life, I will keep you in my life. If I don't, then I won't. If I want to go in and out, then I'll do that. But that doesn't make me not want to marry somebody, even if they've been married twice and that shit didn't work out. It's always going to be both people fault about something.
Yeah.
It's like you see signs. Everybody sees signs and do nothing sometimes, and then it turns out to be some fuck shit. And you know, it just ain't gonna be me though. I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna do that. So when I date people and they put a title on shit, I don't.
Yeah,
I do not, and that's probably what
it's hard for me to put a title on something.
Yeah, that's where I.
But that's that forever shit. That's that forever shit for me. Like, so okay, let's say you out and about, right?
Yeah.
Some nice nigga, you know.
Sorry.
Little bit of gray right here. I mean, a little gray right here. You know, he got himself together. Y'all good. You find out he been married 6 times. You still gonna try him out? He's still good with you?
I guess it really depends on what happened, you know, and if that person has changed and grown from that or whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't want to be with somebody that was ever a pedophile or abusive.
Right.
But you know, other things like people just have to grow. Most people be super young when they get married and because they think, oh, this isn't that. But nah, I want somebody that's definitely lived life that loves love.
Like some Rick Fox looking ass nigga.
I don't know Rick Fox looking ass nigga.
Rick Fox. Shout out Rick Fox, man. Silver Fox, bro. Yeah, you said the standard.
I mean, like that type, like sure, like
yeah,
like I like that, like it's really good.
Yeah, he set the standard for how nigga supposed to age.
Nah, he fine. I give it up to Rick Fox.
Silver Fox.
I do not want to have to fight Vanessa Williams, though.
Right?
Oh my God, baby, turn them blue eyes black. You better get from around me. No, just kidding. I love her
Leave
too
my
much.
baby mother alone.
I know I love her too much. I was just like, girl,
yeah, like what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor. The nigga was married like 7 times or some shit. Yeah, I couldn't be number 5.
Nigga, my mother, been married 8 times, bruh. 8.
I was gonna say something, but it's in the box, so I can't say nothing. But I see why she's married 8 times. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Yeah.
Oh, cause she fine.
Yeah, she is.
She looks super young. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I guess I gotta get past that. But I don't know. We'll see.
Hey man, it's a live for everybody. If that's not for you, it's not for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I try to like.
Oh, there's some pots that don't have no lids at all. I got a pot right now. I don't know where the lid at.
How many pots you got? Nah, just kidding.
I'm about to count. You fucking me. See?
Hey, no.
Just on the fly. We'll get you talking. Okay, so if you ain't ready to tell the truth, don't drink this motherfucker on the fly. I promise you.
I can't blame nobody if they've been married 6 times. It's like a woman that got 6 kids and 5 baby daddies. Like I can't blame you for believing that you fell in love that many times. I can't blame you for that. I can't blame you for whatever lies, deceit, or whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah, I need to hear the story. That's all. I need to hear the story.
I mean, I would love to hear the story, but I can't blame you.
Yeah.
You know, like the way you take in love, give love, receive love is completely different from the way I do it. The way I look at love is completely different. So I can't blame you for your perception. You just got 6 kids and 5 baby daddies. You know, like that's just what that is. Just like my mama, like she just been married 8 times. Like that is what that is.
We got one more video brought to you by On the Fly.
Ooh.
Jose Cuervo Especial. You gotta say that Especial.
Especial. Right? Blanco.
You know what I mean? With the Dole strawberry lemonade and the hand flavored ice from the machine.
Dole straight from the plantation.
The plantation strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dole ain't gonna sponsor us.
Not at all. Not at all. Or they might declare their name. Either or, we'll take the check. Let's go.
Dole straight from the plantation.
There are 5 unrealistic standards when it comes to courting that we need to get rid of altogether as women. Number 1, he has to be taller than 6 foot. The height of a man does not determine the value of a man. You could have the tallest man in the room, but if he has an attitude that is just not right, he will always be looked at as small. Imagine meeting a man that's all you ever asked for and prayed for, but the only thing is, he's 5'8". He's 5'9". Sounds silly, doesn't it? Number 2, he has to make more than 6 figures a year. The average male in the US makes around $58,000 annually. And not only that, y'all want men who's always about making more and more money, but men like that have a limited amount of time to hang out with you. They're always busy, they're always working, they're always hustling. Which leads me to my next point, number 3, that he should spend all his time with you. Ain't no man gonna be sitting around his woman all day. After work, he might want to just come home and relax or hang out with his friends, and that's okay. The world doesn't just revolve around you, sis. 4, he should know when I'm hurt and upset. Real feminine women understand the importance of communication. Nobody in this world is a mind reader. If you have a problem, then you need to communicate that, because what we're not gonna do is play the guessing game to figure out what's wrong with you. And number 5, he has to plan all the dates and events. A lot of men nowadays have super busy schedules. I'm sure we'd appreciate it if you took the time out to plan a special evening for the both of you as well. You could take him out to dinner, and you could pay the tab, sis. He shouldn't always have to pay. You could show him how much you appreciate him too and all he does for you. What are some other unrealistic standards that we need to get rid of altogether as women? Drop them down below. I'd love to hear.
They ate her ass up in the comments.
Oh no, they ate her ass up.
They ate her ass up in the comments.
But I get where she's coming from. I'm not mad at everything she's saying. You know what I mean? A lot of things do make sense. If you do want a man that's you know what I'm saying, hustling all the time, working 6 figures, he don't have time for you like this is, unless you become that puppy dog, go with him everywhere he go. Because you could do that. You could be that girl.
Some women like that because they want to be on the scene. So,
and that's cool, but it's like, good for you. Okay. I move differently. I like my own shit. I like my own money. And I could come with you when I feel like it type shit. But no, I can't relate. I don't think shit have to be that fucking serious. If women hustled as hard as they wanted a man to, okay, it would be a lot more women that would just be hustling, not worried about niggas, and they would be the serial daters for real. Like, literally, don't need you for shit. I'm just here to fuck and going about my life.
Oh, I know you're gonna say yes. I know you're gonna say yes to this. Have you dated a serial dater?
Yeah, I feel like after. No, I mean, honestly, I just feel like what I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, during this show right now, I have dated multiple fucking serial daters. I date because I want a relationship. Right. I want this shit to go somewhere eventually. That's why I date. Now, why niggas on the team is because they don't meet the standards of husband material. But they got good quality, some of them.
But could they meet the standards at one point?
I definitely have somebody that is shorter than 6 feet tall. That definitely met all my I ended up choosing somebody over them. And it wasn't the right decision.
Okay.
Okay. He was shorter than me.
That guy. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I've definitely dated serial daters. Especially watching these videos.
We all have, probably.
Yeah, especially watching these videos. Yeah, I've dated serial daters. And you know what's bad? I knew some of them were, but I still had the delusion of, oh, this shit might work out. You know, this shit might work out then. And no, it didn't work. Them niggas got low, and I'm like, okay. So
yeah.
I was an offender, and I've been offended. You know. So sis, are you a serial dater?
No, I'm not. No. I'm not a serial dater. I date with intention.
Gotcha.
Anybody you see me with, you just see me with them.
Gotcha. They just happen to fall short. And some niggas just fall short. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dating is at will. Like literally. Like
some niggas fall short and some niggas come up lucky.
Yeah.
Being seen with me.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't believe that height determines value at all. Because the nigga that just got on my fucking nerves, he was 6'5". Yeah. And it was not.
Yeah. So people, what I've learned from this is there are no rules to dating, especially in 2023. It's whoever fits with what you feel comfortable with, and you guys make it work. Like they're like 5'8", or they're 6'9". If it works for you, it works for you. So and sometimes you got to date a lot of niggas. Because like I said, there's 7.9 billion people on this planet. So
yeah,
the people around your block might not be the ones for you. So you might have to find some niggas outside your block. Shout out to the dating apps, because they helping a lot of people.
Are they though?
People are. We said we was gonna talk about that one day. We gonna.
That shit ain't help me. I had to get up off of that.
You might. You know what?
I only
episode coming soon, y'all.
Yeah, coming soon.
Dating apps.
Yeah, only did it for the intention. So
yep.
Yeah.
So I have a list, because we keep lists on this show.
I mean,
I think this is it. Oh, yeah, it is. And did I take it away? Oh, there you go. Top 5 Zodiac signs that are associated with serial dating.
Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. Wait, who is it?
Hold up. Which one you said?
I said Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say you got one of those right from this list.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, number one, our good old friends, the Geminis. Making decisions and committing to one person are both challenging to Geminis. You can tell they're serial daters by how they break plans at the last minute. They make a lot of promises and they don't always deliver on them. It is not that they don't intend to keep their promise. It's that it's just not at the front of their mind and they tend to forget. Dating is a short-term activity for them because they hate familiarity. And when things becomes too predictable, Geminis dip.
I'm sorry, I just don't get that side of Geminis. I get that people get that from Geminis. It's just I've never.
You just don't see it, right?
I don't know because we both air signs or what, but like I don't get that shit from Geminis. I get like the want and need for deep relationships and marriage. So that one confused me. Okay.
Yep. All right, number 2. This is one you got right. Sagittarius.
Hey, gang.
Sagittarians tend to spread their energy and attention a little thin.
Yes, they do. I love it. I love Sagittarius.
They love meeting new people and enjoy that first date feeling. So much so, they tend to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. First and second dates are fun and they love getting to know people.
Yeah.
But relationships take work and Sagittarius don't have any energy to focus on building a relationship. As much as Sagittarians enjoy people, they also like to be alone and don't like the feeling of having to check in with somebody. They rather date a lot of people rather than just one.
Unless that one is fulfilling all of their needs. I feel like a Sagittarius can be in a one-person relationship. Like when that one person, if I don't have a need to call this person, that person, then like, yeah, we cool here. Now, there's the other thing about Sagittarius. Because they can, they do. And that's not always a good thing.
Yes, Sagittarius are the number one sign associated with narcissism.
I love them. I love Sagittarius, dog.
Love a narcissist ass nigga.
I love it, man. I love being an air sign around a fire sign. It's lovely. It's like you want to blow some shit up or calm down.
Because the air fills up the fire. So
I love it here. Yeah, I love it. Sagittarius. Talking about partner in crime. Yeah.
Yep. My sister's a Sagittarius. So that makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
So, number 3.
We lit together.
Hey, yo, you so stupid. Hey, number 3, Libra. Libras can be irresistibly charming, and that can be a sign of a serial dater.
That's the dude I was talking to. He was a Libra.
Yep. Not that all charming people are serial daters, but this trait helps because you know what to say. You know how to say it, and you can appear to be the whole package without ever revealing your true self or intentions.
Real nigga shit. Unless somebody looking straight through your ass. And then
they don't like that.
They don't like that shit.
Yep. Libras who are serial daters may be afraid of emotional intimacy and will use their charismatic persona as a way to prevent people from getting too close. That rings bells?
My last longest relationship was with a Libra.
Okay.
But I don't think that they're all the same, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I feel like the one that you're describing right now is the last one that I dated. Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. I'm surprised by this because these motherfuckers different. Capricorns.
I knew that was up here.
Yeah. This may be a surprise. See what I'm saying? These niggas are different. But
it ain't no surprise.
But one of the signs of a serial dater is being a workaholic. Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
And
I'm not mad at that.
Who's the most hardworking out of all the zodiac signs? That's right, a Capricorn. They're so busy working that they don't have time to commit to one person. Capricorns like to have fun, have a large sexual appetite. So dating a lot of people can satisfy those needs without the effort of the relationship. Period. A Capricorn
don't progress. Oh my God, you're like a hard worker, you're always working one, but you still work at the same fucking job.
Bruh. They always taking hours when they don't have to and doing extra shit when they don't have to, and no promotion in sight. Yeah. They're not goal driven. They just work hard. Yeah. So a Capricorn serial dater, however, may not want to open up to people about anything personal. So dating several people at once keeps things at a casual level. Yep. Because you're always on that first date vibe with everybody.
Oh my God. I definitely talked to a Capricorn. Every time I talked to him, it was like that. But I enjoyed it though, until I didn't anymore.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you're going to keep the same narrative. You're going to stay in character. Yeah. I only like it when I like it.
All right. And this last sign is brought to you by On the Fly. All right. Jose Cuervo, Especial, Blanco.
Yeah.
Plantation.
Yeah.
Plantation strawberry lemonade and hand flavor ice.
Yeah. And a little
straight out the motherfucking machine. All right.
You know it's working.
Pisces. Pisces love romance, but oftentimes their romance expectations don't live up to the reality. They love those first few dates where everything is exciting and they're giddy with excitement. But as real life starts to take over the fantasy, Pisces become disappointed. Della is a Pisces, and that is 110% how she be making her stories. So yeah, I can see that. They want their potential partners to compete for their affection and make huge romantic gestures. But not everyone is like that. For Pisces, the love stories that they have in their imaginations are often much better than the ones in real time.
Right. And so you would think that I would want a Pisces because I want a fairy tale. When I tell you I am allergic to these niggas as far as dating. Being friends, we can besties. The greatest fucking friends. But dating is just like,
yeah, best friends are Pisces. Yeah, that's my nigga.
See, my nigga full of Pisces too. Like my daddy a Pisces, my brother a Pisces. It's a bunch of Pisces.
My mama a Pisces.
Like a gang of them. But excuse me. Baby daddy number 1 was definitely a Pisces. But his mannerisms and empty, and like the last Pisces that was my regular, I had to cut him off. Just completely different. Way different. So I've had like the romantic vibes of some shit, and then on the other side I've had like the fucking timid, lame ass fucking goddamn, can you speak or are you only talking to me in your head as Pisces?
You know what they say about us? Like we have whole conversations in our head that don't come out.
Oh no, I know I'm weird as shit. But what gets me is like
they said we can't take our own medicine.
When somebody weird as fuck want to call me weird, I'll be like, no, cause now my weird ain't got nothing on yours, nigga. Like you fuck yeah.
We got that controlled weird.
Oh, it's very controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not for me. I can see that though.
Oh man.
Beyonce don't like y'all either.
So y'all heard the stories, y'all heard the verdict. I was a serial dater. Shae isn't one. We both dated some. Comment below how y'all feel. Y'all think that Shae's a serial dater? Let us know. She'll answer. She'll reply back, definitely. Was I fucked up in my 20s? Shae said I was fucked up. If was I fucked up in my 20s? Please let us know.
Yeah, he was. He was. But you ain't had the best representation, so I get it.
I did. And yeah, I was feeding the darkness. So no excuse, you know. If any of y'all are watching this, I apologize.
For
you right. We learned that last week.
Okay.
I apologize for I don't want to say using because that sounds so bad.
Nigga, you had a roster.
I did. Okay, I apologize for not knowing what I wanted.
That doesn't even serve the purpose of an apology either. Like, you wouldn't even know how to say what the fuck you wanted.
Like, my bad, y'all. No, I did use y'all, and I do apologize. Y'all deserved better at that time because you all wanted to help me in some way, and I used that vulnerability for the negative, and I do apologize. Stay the fuck away from me, though. Ain't got no time for none of y'all. But I do apologize.
I would like to personally apologize for who I am, what I have given off. You're welcome.
Yo, get us out of here, nigga.
Okay, all right. So yes. Okay, good old Jackie Drain brought to you by Simply Spiked Peach. You know what I'm saying? My shit working. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit had me in my motherfucking feelings, telling y'all the goddamn truth. Won't happen again.
Ever.
Yeah. And tell them about your drink one more time.
Oh, on the fly. It is equal parts of Jose Cuervo, Especial, Plantation, lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and some hand flavor ice straight out the motherfucking machine.
Yeah.
Make sure you stir it up, y'all. Because if you don't stir it up, you will not make it through the day. I promise you.
I don't know who not stirring their drinks except for you, but
no. I stirred this one. But I learned my lesson because I didn't stir the tequila and champagne, and that's what fucked me up.
You need to drink more. That's funny. Yeah.
Shut up. No, we don't.
Gang. If you don't fuck with us, there's a whole, you know what I'm saying, gang podcast you can listen to. There's some new ones coming soon, all that shit. Like, yeah, definitely stay tuned for everything that we got coming up for y'all. Watch out for serial daters because they ain't shit. And you know they ain't shit. And their babies ain't gonna be shit. But no, I meant that.
Some of them change and they become Buddhists and they get podcasts and they become better people in the world. So
but ain't nobody telling y'all to wait that long. So
you ain't gotta fuck them, but just say hi to them when you see them in the street.
I mean,
AL.
Okay. So yeah, it's warm in here. So we're gonna let y'all go because I gotta pee and he gotta get something to eat. All right, so it's been real, and that'd be the last time I go that fucking deep on my goddamn business. I was too deep that time, like shit.
On the fly.
Bye. Now this is Sarkaric.